Okay, I wanted to come on here and do a reading, and every time I try to do it, I get stopped. So I am not putting these back in the deck. I'm not reshuffling. I am not repulling. I'm going with what these messages are telling me right here. And then we can continue pulling cards because I got some cards right here too. So I'm going to call this a general love reading just because I was getting the vibe that this is talking about a romantic counterpart. Just because of the king and queen of pentacles. But what's stood out to me was the judgment and the devil. It's like with the high priestess, somebody knows and has this, I don't know if like the devil is playing mind games with you right now. Like within your relationship, like you know that this person is from a past life that you was with them. And then codependency's coming out. It says addictions are affecting your romantic life. But it also does say enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So I don't think that this is something that you need to move away from as a whole, but I'm picking up on like transformation, judgment calls. I just saw 1, 2, 3. You are on the right track. I don't know if somebody needs to hear that, but I'm going to keep pulling. And I want to tell you real quick, be cautious. I'm not going to say be careful or anything, but just be cautious on what you're manifesting right now. Because I do see here, I don't know. It's just kind of going like that to me. But you're manifesting every bit of it. And you're a very powerful manifester at that. Because I feel like you're somebody who is like, okay, maybe you didn't expect it to manifest in that way, but it did, right? And you're like, wow, I got exactly what I wanted, just not in the way that I thought. And I feel like that's something that happens to you a lot. I feel like you are somebody who is humble enough to understand that this is a life lesson that you needed to learn. And like you acknowledge the fact that you're going through a life lesson and this is what you need to learn. And like you're in the process of going through it. You're like, right now I'm learning something. Like I just feel like there's that type of awareness with this love reading. Maybe that's saying a lot about you compared to your partner. Maybe. I just saw 252. There's a lot of change and balance coming in. I feel like that's what's I feel like that's what's supposed to happen. You got card 20 and then card 2, card 1 and 15. All right. And nothing is coming out of this deck, so I just saw 311. Whenever I say that I see angel numbers, write them down or whatever and look them up. Like maybe there's messages in there for you. Okay, finally, it says, outrageous openness. Dear love, open me to your will, release me from my attachments, surprise and delight me with your plan. You know what's needed and I am open to receive. It says, release me from my attachments. And this one says, addictions are affecting your romantic life. So I don't know who needs to hear this. Maybe this is something that you feel as if this is more so for your partner. So maybe the devil just fell. So that's interesting. Maybe, see, this card fell on the devil, right? It knocked it down. It says courage. Let me be open to courageously take the steps that are shown. I was about to put it there and everything. I just want to because I just want to kick the devil's ass out, right? Okay? So that's what I'm going to do. It's like Spirit wants you to have courage and move through this. I'm hearing it's not as bad as it could be. Oh, I just saw 444. I'm having a hard time because they're falling off and I don't like it. Okay, eternity is far more creative than the rigid, constrained, and exhausted ego. And I feel like that's coming out to speak on, like, this is what I feel like is going on. It's like somebody has it in their mind that something is supposed to be a certain way. Well, if you this, then that would mean this. And no, not necessarily. Because if this is about addictions, no, I'm not, okay, hear me out. I'm not saying if it's literally hindering your life and you cannot get out of a hole, then maybe this reading isn't for you. Because I am picking up on this is something that I don't even necessarily know if it's like addictions. I just feel like it's bad habits. It could be the way that somebody acts. It could be trauma responses. I mean, it could be anything really. But with the devil, it's demonic. It's not good. But we all have that devil side, right? So it's kind of like, I don't know. Okay, so let's continue. Let's just see what else. All right, Spirit. So say that this is for somebody who is supposed to stay. What is the advice you would give to them? Take time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. I think I said that wrong. Take time to breathe out. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. Any more advice for should they stay? And have courage and trust and faith. I don't think anything is coming out of there. What is this mind stuff coming out for them? Wake up. It's your moment. Okay. Why is their mind playing tricks on them? No need to fear. Remember how powerful you are. I don't know if that's necessarily an answer as to why it's happening, but what do they need to hear about these mind games? These tricks that their mind is playing. Discovery, inquiry, weirdness, curiosity. I think discovering stuff about things is a part of your journey right now. Like, this is a part of your journey. Everything that's going on, like, it feels fated. Is anything else going to come out, Spirit? Why? The why card. Observer. Which is interesting because it was talking about curiosity here and staying open, right? Keeping your mind open and keep learning stuff. And this one's talking about expansiveness. I think that you're not looking at it in the right way. Like, back to take time to breathe out. And adjustments are required. Like, I feel this need for someone else to make a change. Whenever the change is within me to be made. If that makes sense. Like, I don't know. And I'm getting desert vibes, like dry. Something's just not right. I'm not picking up on what I feel like I need to pick up on. Let's see what your ancestors have to say. Any advice from the ancestors? I mean, basically point blank period, like, it's a change within the self. There's nothing that, we're humans, we're always going to be wanting more and more and more. And like I said earlier, maybe it's not even better on the other side, or whatever I said, it was something like that. It's not always as awesome as you think. You don't know what other people, and oh, this is interesting, very, very interesting. Guys, I have had this saying running through my mind for like the past 3 or 4 days. And maybe this is why, so I can tell you. But you do not know what other people put up with. You may think that somebody has got it all, but you do not know what they have, like what they put up with. Would you even want to be like that? Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's exactly that. You don't know. You just don't. Dream and journey. Your ancestors is what your ancestors want you to do. Look at this. Mirror guardian, take time to reflect. Earth guardian, stay rooted and grounded. Sky father, trust in the unknown. Dream and journey, take time to reflect. I feel like that's the energy Spirit kind of wants you to get in, and more of a trusting energy and less of a asking why, because I feel like your whys are within this box. Like, your whys are only questions that you have because of the mindset that you have. It's like you don't believe it could be for greater. So yeah. I feel like I need to end the reading here. Yeah, I'm going to end it here, and if it resonated, please like the video. Let me know in the comments, because I like that a lot. And I hope that you guys have a good day. Bye.